welcome back to another edition of Sherry's Metaphysical Corner. I'm Sherry. Today's topic with biofield tuning is on the solar plexus. I'm all about education and strive to offer as much information on any particular organ or chakra center's mechanics in conjunction with tuning forks, bringing balance and coherence to the system. This center is the third chakra, and it is known to be the center for self-esteem, and it's right here. Self-confidence, goal setting, and the color associated with this center is yellow, symbolizing energy. I love yellow, it's my favorite color. Intellect and the relationship a person has with fire and sun is associated with this. The center is located just below the heart. It's important to have well-balanced chakras, though, for good health and overall well-being. When there's a block in the flow of energy in any of the 7 chakras, one tends to suffer from allergies, digestive problems, psychological issues, and other disorders. So often we tend to blame our ills and inability to achieve goals on our circumstances. And how many people do that? However, experts in the field of chakras suggest that these are a result of imbalanced chakras. And it's for this reason the tuning forks are so beneficial in keeping them balanced. Now, in the diatonic scale, this center resonates in the key of E. The diatonic scale is what we learned in school, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And in this particular sound method I use, we are able to retrieve 3 pieces of information in any center working in this field. So incoherent patterns or static energy patterns usually start young, but the forks working with the body can release incoherence that becomes stuck. And let me repeat that. The forks with the body act as an assist. They do not do all the work. Your body is actually helping because it hears that. So the left side of the body, or the yin energy, represents powerlessness. That's this side. The right side of your body, or the yang energy, that's the side, represents anger. And the individual representation of that chakra itself is self-confidence, self-discipline, personal power, and goal setting. So the organs that are associated with this center also are the spleen, the pancreas, the stomach, the adrenals, and liver. And this is the center that has to do with relationship with mother and father. So as I mentioned earlier, the yin energy on the left, let me just show you here. This is the energy field of the yin and yang, and it comes from our parents. The yin and yang energy is mom and dad. And I've showed you this before, but you've all told me how much you enjoy the poster, so I'm just going to reiterate that. So the yang energy is the right, that's dad. The yin energy is the left, that is mom. And you can see it comes from the heart center, always from the parents, to our heart center as children. And you can see that the child's chakras are glowing. So the yin and yang comes to us as children from our parents. And there is the information for yin and yang energy. And where does that come from? So here are some habits, mindsets, and traumatic experiences in life that can cause the chakras to become blocked, suppressed, or stagnant. A strict upbringing, bullying, authoritative parents, or guardianship, mental, emotional, sexual, or physical abuse, and conditioned as a child with disempowering ideologies such as social beliefs, religious beliefs, etc. The solar plexus is the largest autonomic nerve center in the abdominal cavity. So through these branches, it controls many vital functions such as adrenal secretion and intestinal contraction. When the chi energy flows freely through this center, we're confident about our ability to manifest our intentions and desires. When this chakra is blocked, however, we feel powerless and frustrated, and we've all experienced that. That's this here, it's blocked. So this is an area which defines our self-esteem. The personality that develops during puberty is housed in this chakra, otherwise known as the ego. Anyone experiencing dysfunction of this center is usually having difficulty obtaining or maintaining his or her own personal power. This intuitive center is where we get our personal power. This intuitive center is where we get our gut instincts that signal to us what to do or not to do something. It comes from here. So the solar plexus symbolizes our inner fire feeding the soul. It's here we connect solar energy into nourishment and use it to enhance the vitality of our physical body. This center is the center for our ego and the social validation of oneself. Once we harmonize our feelings in a healthy way, an abundance of white light literally comes through this energy center and fills the biofield or the aura. That's what's around you, the biofield or your aura, better known as, which in turn enlightens our daily lives with joy, confidence, wisdom, and peace. So with an overactive solar plexus, you may find some expressing these traits: judgmental, critical, angry, over-energetic. And aggressive personalities tend to have an overactive solar plexus center. Likewise, the personality tends to be bullying of others. They often have the attitude, I'm always right. And they turn a deaf ear when people are giving them concrete advice. And we've all met people like that. And an underactive solar plex. One tends to be different, lacking self-confidence, or having emotional issues. These are nervous types of people who tend to seek constant approval from others and worry about what others think of them. So here is an image of the solar plexus symbol. It's beautiful. It's yellow and it's wonderful. The element of fire is associated with this center. It relates to passion, hunger, and heat. This chakra relates to the fire element because it's all about taking action, and it's also the center of our digestive system. In order to take action in life, we must build enough emotional and physical heat to sustain our energy. We build through food, movement, and health, and breath. Breath is important, and I've talked about this before. Meditation, exercise, even just walking daily, along with organic food when possible. This element is expansive and flows upward. It just moves in an upward motion. And they actually go around the chakras like this, kind of like a figure eight. So there's a little information about this center and how it operates. By working in this field with tuning forks, we can actually help reduce the static tension and incoherence and help the body, again, help itself, find its correct rhythm and frequency. I know I've mentioned this before as well. The body doesn't recognize its own noise being out of sync with itself until we set in motion a tuning fork in the field. That's why these are so beneficial. If there's too much static in the field membrane around the body, it interrupts the flow of the chi energy to the organs, causing them not to work as efficiently as we need. Again, it drops their vibration, hence creating dis-ease in the system and eventually more. It's for this reason I'm all about sound, vibration, and energy. This was one of the reasons I started online webinars and live gallery group sessions. These group activities help more people take advantage of the benefits in biofield tuning. It's community-minded, and it's set in motion to help educate and experience holistic alternatives. Otherwise, many people would never hear about metaphysical alternatives. So, to learn more about biofield tuning with the tuning forks, on organs and the energy centers or the chakras, go to my website at www.energyworkstudio.com, and that's only one S between work and studio. Or you can certainly email me if you have any questions, energy4522@gmail.com. So as we near the close of this month's episode, on the solar plexus with tuning forks. I hope you found it informative, educational, and inspiring. So till next month, have an inspired week. Stay tuned, stay connected. Bye for now.